What's up, world? It's your boss, International Zoe. Let's talk about it again. Sunday sermon. This week's Sunday sermon title is Screaming at the TV. You probably like, what are you talking about? Well, I would scream at the TV. And when I say that, I mean, for example, you're watching a horror film and the person is going into the wrong room, or don't go in the room. You're talking to the TV, although the TV can't hear you. You're watching maybe an award show and you're talking about whoever the entertainer's outfit, or you're talking about their performance. You know, you're talking to the TV like, yo, why'd you wear that? Why'd you say that? You know, that was whack. That was corny. You know, you're talking to the TV. And that's what I do. And sometimes when I'm talking to the TV, boy, am I mean and nasty. I'm very critical sometimes. I'm very sarcastic, to the point where my friends and family, when they're with me, around me, they say, boy, if people only knew the shit you say. Because I could be pretty cruel and I could be a pretty good shit talker. But I do that within the confines of my own home, or in the company of friends and family. The things I say when I'm with them, when I'm screaming at the TV, I would never say to someone else. I would never say it publicly. And the reason why I would never say it publicly is not because I'm a hypocrite or because I'm trying to ashamed or hide who I am. It's just at a certain level of respect for other human beings that I would never say it, because for the most part, it's maybe I would say it's cruel humor. So, you know, these are the things that you say in the comfort of your own home. And I think we all do that to a certain extent. But there's times that we take it to another level and we forget that we used to just scream at the TV. And I think social media, the internet, this new information age, people no longer scream at the TV. People now will actually go and make videos, cruel and rude and sarcastic and critical videos talking about other people and other people's business. People will post and make comments on maybe your work, your creativity, your art. People will make cruel and critical comments and post it maybe on your Instagram, maybe on your creativity, your artwork. They'll go on your social media page and say something nasty. They'll go on your Facebook page and say something nasty. They'll go on your YouTube and make rude and nasty comments. Like, the new thing to do, the new cool is being rude and nasty. And I think it was a movie where they said somewhere, use your words. I think people are getting lazy. And instead of saying, it takes a little longer to say, hey, I used to like what you were doing, and I think what you're doing now is in poor taste. You know, just my thoughts, or, you know, just want to give you a shout out and let you know I noticed. Whatever it is, there's a way to say it. But nowadays, because of social media or whatever way people, they'll say, oh man, your shit is whack, man. Your shit used to be good, but you fell the fuck off. Your shit is whack. That's what I mean by being rude and nasty and sarcastic and not using your words. There's more than one way to get your message across, your point across, your constructive criticism across with respect. It might take a little more time, a little more typing. And we know that most people would not be that crude or rude or sarcastic to your face. Now, there might be some tough guys that would do it too, but most people are not going to do that to your face. So why do it on social media and internet and all this stuff? Why? Because there's no repercussions. People can get away with it. They can be rude, obnoxious, cruel, and get away with it and not put themselves in a position of harm. Because, people react sometimes when you disrespect. People get killed over some disrespect. Another example, media outlets, whether it might be YouTube channels, whether it might be podcasts, and I'm talking to the people who are with more celebrity profiles, with A, B, C, or D celebrities. Like, for instance, D.L. Hughley and Kanye West got this thing going on. And now other comedians jumped in, and Steve Harvey jumped in, and Charlemagne jumps in, if D.L. Hughley's intent was to give the brother a shout out, help the brother, maybe see the other side of what he's doing. He's a high enough celebrity. He has a radio show, podcast, he has movies, he's comedy specials. I think he's a high enough profile artist with him or his circle. Someone could get in contact with Kanye and he could say, hey, brother, I think what you're doing, harassing your wife, is not a good look, brother. It's not a good look for you. It's not a good look for your kids. And I just want to tell you, man, that I see you and I'm just giving you some advice. He could have done that, but no, he used his platform to say something about what somebody else is doing. And of course, when you use your platform, he's going to react. Now, if he would have called him, he might have reacted to him on the phone or on the text and say, yo, mind your business. And that's probably where it would have ended. But now we're turning to this whole thing because people want to say things because they have these other ways of saying it. Things that they might not take the time to reach out to you and say, things that they might not say to your face. And that's part of the problem of what I'm trying to get to. I wish people would go back to screaming at the TV. Just because you have these other vehicles and you can say whatever you want to say, whenever you want to say it, doesn't mean you should say it. And before you say it or comment or think about the response that the person on the receiving end is going to have. How is what you're saying, how you're saying it, and where you're saying it going to affect the person that's receiving it? Just my thoughts. International Zoe, Barber World TV, Sunday sermon. Love is love, life is life, loyalty is priceless. Peace.